welcome back to Colloquy Sessions. I am Zanele Mashinini alongside
Nelisiwe Ndlovu. There's never a right time to say goodbye. Or not goodbye.
We're not saying goodbye, we're saying see you next time. And in this episode, we are wanting to say thank you to you guys for tuning in. Thank you for all the guests that we've had.
Yes.
It's been a very tough but fulfilling year. I think I speak for the both of us if I say it's been a tough but fulfilling year. And here we are looking beautiful.
As always.
Looking tweezy.
As always. It's been an interesting ride. And as Zan said, thank you to all of you guys. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the following. Thank you for pushing us, actually, because we have a lot of you pushing us, wanting content.
When is the next show? Here is the next show. We have journeyed as Colloquy Session through this with a very strong team that we would like to acknowledge. We've got Mr. Xolani. We've got
AKA
Malu. We have Thando and we have Zama. Now,
it's been very interesting. Zanele said I shouldn't name drop, so I'll keep quiet.
We've had a toast to us
and our team
for starting this, and toast to our team for helping us to facilitate this, because honestly, when we tried this at first, we did it thumb sucking. We did not know what we were doing, and we didn't know the magnitude of the business actually.
True.
I think we are learning as we go.
I can say we underestimated the technicalities that are actually involved.
Yeah.
And we are constantly explaining that to you guys, to the people who know us on a personal level, to say that a lot goes into this thing. We don't just wake up and decide.
Welcome to our YouTube channel.
No, we don't. It's a lot. Like the technicalities are heavily hectic.
And I think for people that have just started this chapter of our lives, I think we did well, right? Pat on the back. We did well. I think considering the fact that we were laymen and everything literally that we do is we are learning as we go. I think particularly that's exciting for us.
Yeah, no? It's a very interesting learning curve.
Yeah.
Because we are learning a lot about things we were actually never exposed to. We are finding ourselves in spaces that we never thought we'd be in those spaces.
Absolutely.
So anyways, we've yet to grow from here. A lot is going to transpire, especially next
our
year.
team shouts at us, guys. We just want to they shout at us, but they make us become better. Like each show, we feel like we become better, and we also, by virtue of listening to you guys as well, we are learning to do things better. We're learning what we can and cannot do, and I think that is also a life lesson as a whole, not a lesson just behind the lens, but holistically a life lesson that every day is a new day, and you should approach it as such. You should always have an open mind. Know that whatever information you have in your head is not the last that you'll have. And I think why we started this session, I call it session because I feel like it's therapy sessions. It's therapeutic.
It is.
So have our guests told us. It's therapeutic. Why we started our podcast is because we wanted to engage the youth especially, but everyone else, about the importance of self and self-awareness and unpacking things that
we never unpack. or we normally don't
actually
unpack. No matter how uncomfortable it is, let us just put it out there. Let us talk about it. So yeah.
It's been real. What do you think was your highlight episode? I mean, considering that we love them all, but what hit you differently?
It had to be episode 2.
Yeah.
With Zama and Thando, single parenthood. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It was my favorite because mothers are very close to my heart.
Yeah.
Like they are. Yeah. Females in general.
Sure.
They are. I think we go through a lot that we never actually talk about, that we never unpack.
Absolutely.
And to have them in that light, and both of them in different lights. Yeah. Very, very different lights. It was very interesting and fun.
Samey. I think I relate to that because for me, I've always viewed motherhood as something that is a mammoth task, and it's a big task universally. And I say this because there's warmth in a woman that is unmatched, and to go ahead and be that figure on your own is a challenge,
a big one.
And I think the big lesson here is that the strength of a woman is very immaculate. I don't know, I think women are yet to be celebrated enough.
True.
We're
getting there.
We are, right?
Slowly but surely, we really are getting there. What has been challenging with Colloquy sessions? Besides
lighting. What has been challenging? I think what has been challenging is, and beautifully so, might I add, is discipline. That has been challenging. It's one thing to map a concept in your mind, but to realize it in actuality is a different dynamic. And I think this concept of being disciplined, in as much as we try to self-instill, but I think our team played a huge role in assisting us in being disciplined because, wow, it took a lot. I think this is actually, today is the first time that we're actually online.
Especially you.
Me. Yeah. I'm the problem child. I'm the creative here. Okay.
So, it don't matter.
A special. No, but in hindsight, I think everything that has happened as a challenge was truly a blessing for me.
Taking us back, can I just disturb you?
Yeah.
Taking us back to you being a creative. Please tell us about your beautiful work behind us.
This beautiful girl did that beautiful work. Can you imagine? Okay, so I'm a visual artist by profession, and I studied that in varsity, like I told you guys when we started. And I've always translated my thoughts and my feelings via canvas. And I think this was my therapist before sitting down and talking to anyone else is. And at this moment, I was doing 4th year, many moons ago. Joking, I'm
many moons ago.
This was 2014, and I was in my 4th year in varsity. I didn't really plan to do my 4th year, but it stumbled upon me, and I took upon it. And I think I took upon it with grace. This work was about revisiting my concept of marriage, right? And where I'm involved when it comes to a covenant that is marriage.
Okay.
And hence I from Head Start, I did my own cowhide because I wanted to be my particular story. I wanted it to be tangible.
from beginning.
I did cowhide using canvas, and I got myself, it's a self-portrait, I got myself as a bride, this one particularly a Kenyan bride. So I was looking at African countries and the diaspora. You know, so this is one of the series of 5, and I was just looking into ilobola, dowry, and the exchange in different cultures. So in Kenya, they welcome their bride with jewelry, hence
the shell,
the neck piece. Yeah. So and that's a signage that we are welcoming you into our lives and as part of our daughter. And with us South Africans, and that's how the exchange happens. And I did a study of many countries about this, and it's so interesting, and we'll unpack it as we go in life. I believe that this is not the last time that I talk about my work, but yeah, we'll unpack it. It's all about multiculturalism, hybridity, all of that. That is artist.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
It's lovely.
Oh, like me and you.
I mean.
I want to know, because you are in such a rigid career, what has been your greatest challenge at work?
Shoo!
Because she's in corporate. She's a soldier.
Yo. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin, but I feel like there's a big need of change, you know.
In the corporate industry?
No, in my space of work and my working field. And yeah, like I just need change because, you know, when you've been doing something for years, and then you can literally do it in your sleep now.
Redundant.
Yeah, I didn't want to use that word, but
yeah,
it's a very sensitive topic, and you know about it because it touches mentally and emotionally, because being in that space for majority of your time, majority of your life, like I'm always at work. Monday to Friday, that's where I spend half of my time.
Yeah. So
some things do take a toll on you.
Absolutely.
And yeah, those who know me personally, you know I go through it. I go through it. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But I think constantly coming back to a creative space like this, it always makes life better.
It centers you.
Yes, it always centers me.
Beautiful.
Like whenever I go through hectic things on the other side, I know turning towards being a creative, it gives me direction.
God, you gave me direction. You compasses you. I think more than anything, you know, I resonate so much with you saying this. In as much as I'm a creator, but I also find solace in sitting down here with Kanzi and just being grounded. I mean, when I see Kanzi, I think of being grounded and being in a space of calm.
Yeah, it speaks to a lot in very different areas of our lives, and especially culturally. It means a lot of things. I think today, as we were preparing, and then it reminded me so much of my grandmother that, like, we have a lot of them.
Rest her beautiful soul.
We have a lot of them, and we'd always use them, especially in summer, with chill outside. It just brings in a lot and good memories.
It's amazing what a straw can do.
Right?
And good hands. Good black hands. So I would like to particularly mention that we are grateful to Tabi Jazz.
Yes.
For being a part of our show. We spoke about manhood with him, just being a black man and just unpacking the struggles of being a man. And I think for me, because at home it's girls only for both of us actually.
True.
We've got cousin brothers, yes, but we don't have a brother that like we can firsthand talk to in that level.
True.
And to sit down with him as a grown black man was very informative.
A lot.
As a black girl.
I don't like to use the word lucky, but it's been a pleasure having to collide with Thabang especially in our space, and he's in the same space. Shout out Tabi.
Yeah,
he's also in the same space, and whenever we're with him, we learn a lot.
Absolutely.
All the time. He has taught us a lot. I think we can say he's our male mentor. Actually,
that's so sweet.
He is actually.
He is. He does guide us, and we say this in retrospective. Like in everything we discuss with him, he is very easy to go to, and we're grateful for you.
Sure.
So thank you for being part of the show. We appreciate you, and your contribution is celebrated today.
And then a huge thank you to Tabiso. Yeah, we've been working very hard on that episode. And that's when most technicalities happened. I will try not to name drop.
That's where the learning curve.
Yeah, it took a curve.
That episode was actually very close to home.
Yes.
Nels and I, how we started this session as well was because we had our own little TED Talks over the phone, like WhatsApp, and we'll talk, and we just unpacked so many things about our own mental health, and it was very important for us to have that as a feature.
We had to,
because
we had to.
There is a big problem with dealing with mental health because it's misunderstood, and those that understand it, they don't really recognize it for what it is. And there's a very small population that actually sees it for what it is and still welcomes you without alienating you in society.
True. And mixing it with physical well-being as well. It's something that's very, very underrated. And we never had to consider it. And you know how physical... Okay, physical sounds very wrong. But it plays a vital role.
Yeah.
I personally feel like that. You should be fit in some manner or form. We're not saying constantly go to the gym or do this, but
take a walk.
Just take a walk. It's good for your mind.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we were able to incorporate both things that are very close to us in one topic.
Yeah. Right. Very close to home.
It was an interesting one.
Thank you.
Thank
you again, Tabiso.
Thank you, Tabiso.
It was an utmost pleasure to have you on our show, and we will see you soon. I trust we will see you soon. Also, a big shout out to Zama and Acacia. That's the favorite show we had.
Yeah.
First of all, Zama and Acacia are people that we're fond of. And interestingly enough, when we started this, I thought, when we interview people we know, I was like, problem. Actually, no, not a problem.
Yeah.
Right?
A lot of people, especially personally, they want to come and say, like, I have something to say. I have something to say. So a lot of people do have things that they actually want to say. And who's about busy, guys?
Charity begins at home also. I think it's important to have conversations first with people that you're close with, so that you're confident enough to have people to have conversations with strangers as well.
True.
So I think it's a massive support that we've been getting from family, from friends.
Shout out to our families.
Also.
Shout out to our families, guys.
Mothers.
Both our mothers, our sisters. all of them. Like, yeah.
They help. So yeah, absolute shout out to our families. I think the support has been great.
Massive.
Yeah.
Massive. Thank you. Thank you guys. Our parents.
To Gugu for having a very sensitive topic with us.
Yeah.
I think premature birth is something that no one prepares you for. Same as motherhood. But
no one speaks about it.
No one speaks about it. We do.
Yeah, but we do.
Thank you so much for opening up your chest and being there and just being vulnerable with us, because it's a very, very, very sensitive topic, and I think it's commendable to have people that are upfront and forthcoming and conversing such important things that people are, I think, ill-informed. But yeah, we're very grateful.
And I find that not a lot of mothers want to talk about it.
Sure.
No one wants to address the process of going through premature birth.
Because it's you're really living it.
And it's a traumatic experience that Absolutely. They don't want to talk about, but it helps to know and to actually acknowledge and understand that this is what actually mothers go through. Just by bringing life.
There are celebrated mothers out there. Whether you gave birth to a premature child,
you're
a
awesome.
Child who did all the 9 yards, literally.
Yep.
A big shout out to mothers, our first countries, all of us. How important a woman? First country, right here.
In your womb.
Shout out to everyone who is just here, kicking it, still watching us. We're looking forward to the upcoming year.
It's gonna be a hectic year.
Jam.
In a nice way. In a very, very nice way. Very busy, very, very jam-packed.
But insightful and informative and exciting.
You'll definitely be seeing very more of us. A lot more of us everywhere, outside, socially. Content-wise, a lot, and also we have a concept going on with Zen and I. It's called Sisterhood is Dopeness Hood.
It's dope to be sisters.
Yes.
I think more than being friends, we have become sisters because we tap into each other's real deals.
True.
You know what I mean? And I think it's very rare to find a person that you can strip yourself bare to. And once you do, hold on to them and be kind and be nice. Be a good hand.
Yeah, just be good. I think what I have learned from you and it's dealing with something. We deal with each other, guys. We deal with each other, and it's a beautiful journey. It's really awesome.
Aww.
So
cheers. So guys, see you guys next year. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
2023. Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa. All of it.
2023 is a year that fulfills your dreams and yet another year to try again. If you feel like this year did not go well for you, it's not the end. Once you still have life upon you and you've got breath in your lungs, there's still a chance. So wake up, vuka ugeze, gqobisa umlomo,
ube muhle, and try again. Please do not forget us to check us on our social media pages. Colloquy sessions on YouTube.
I do that a lot to her.
I'm adopted as I spend too much time with you. Okay. Colloquy sessions on Instagram, Colloquy sessions on YouTube, and Colloquy sessions on TikTok. It's been a great pleasure. Thank you for joining with us this year. Thank you for starting with us, and love and light.
Adios, muchachos.